Hello, everyone. Mark the Pipe Poet. And today is a video where I would like to acknowledge a Mr. Grant Grindle who very graciously sent me a package in the mail today, which I wasn't expecting. Grant, I know you said be expecting a package soon. Well, to be honest, I didn't think you meant that soon. Nonetheless, your package did arrive this morning, and I did open it. I could not contain myself, and he very graciously sent me 2 jars of Sutliffe's private stock, the Court of St. James, which I smoke exclusively in my Prince of Wales pipe, the Chadwick pipe, and also some Blackwood's Flake, so I should be set with some Blackwood's Flake for at least a short while longer. I just would like to let you know that your gift does not go unnoticed or unwarranted, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Well, today I was doing some reading. I went to my local Ollie's today, which is something I really don't do much. And scoured their books, and I found 2 books. Old School by Tovus Wolff, which I'm halfway through already. The Headmaster's Wife by Thomas Green, which is also a university novel. And Mr. Churchill's Secretary by Susan MacNeil, excuse me. But I was reading Old School and the first chapter of The Headmaster's Wife, and it reminded me of the university story that I read for a friend, which I'm polishing up and hopefully will submit to the publisher later on this year. And it recalled something in me that I feel is something that needs to be heard, needs to be read. And I remember Sue Dunhill, which this goes out to you, Sue, wanted some more life-changing, thought-provoking poetry. Well, you demand it, and I will accommodate. So this is the apex, one of the apexes of my second novel, my third work, and it is by Ella Wilcox. It is called The Coming Man of the World. Oh, not for the great departed, who formed our country's laws, and not for the bravest hearted, who died for freedom's cause, and not for some living hero, to whom all bend the knee. My muse shall raise her song of praise, but for the man to be. For out of strife which women are passing through today, a man that is more than a human shall surely be born, I say. A man whose pure spirit not dross of self will lurk, A man who is strong to cope with wrong, a man who is proud to work. A man with hope undaunted, a man with godlike power, shall come when he is wanted, shall come in his needed hour. He shall silence the din and clamour of clan disputing clan, and toil's long fight with purse-proud might shall triumph through this man. I know he is coming, coming, to help, to guide, to save. Though I hear no martial drumming, and I see no flags to wave, but the great soul travail of women, and the bold free thought unfurled, and the heralds that say he is on the way, the coming man of the world. Mourn not for the vanished ages, with their grand heroic men, who dwell in history's pages, and live in the poet's pen. For the grandest times are before us, and the world is yet to see the noblest work of this old earth in the men that are to be. Quite thought-provoking when one thinks about it. Especially in this year in particular, I see YouTube pipe presenters who have been bashing both the left side of the political spectrum as well as the right side of the political spectrum. Excuse me. And it's uncalled for, really. Childish, even. And, you know, they say, well, I have a right to be heard, and if you don't like it, well, you can just unsubscribe from me, and up yours, and this and that, and it's childish, really. One thing, and they say in this politically correct world, and so on and so forth, and it's makes me shake my head. And this gives me a sense of hope, the coming man of the world, because it states that for the grandest times are before us, and the world is yet to see the noblest work of this old earth in the men that are to be. Now, it doesn't say the grandest times are past us. It says they are before us. They are coming. And I know people will complain about the government, and, you know, they'll complain about the politicians and the judges and the president and, you know, the senators and the representatives and all this and that. But, I mean, who doesn't? I do from time to time. But to spew hate, to say that the end is near, to scare people with fear-mongering, no, we don't need that. The coming man of the world will not do that. I believe we are better than that. We are much better than that. I believe that in order for us to make the best of times, to make the best of things, we must look past what the government is doing. We must look past the bickering and all this stuff. Change, real change, starts with you. Go out. Do one good deed in the world. One good deed will fester. One good deed will reproduce. It will inspire others. And through inspiring others, it will grow and grow and grow and continue to grow and cause a movement of kind-hearted goodwill to all people on this earth, regardless of what may be going on and what people might be saying. And though it may differ in religions, and perhaps in context, I believe man is not judged by his name or what wealth he has attributed throughout his life, but by the good deeds and attitude that he had toward his common man. That is how he shall be judged. That is how he shall be remembered. And that is what I try and live by every day. To produce good in the world means to make it a better place. And if you want to dispute politics on this channel, down below in the bucket or whatever you want to call it, go ahead, be my guest. I don't care. But when you say that, you know, the people that do not hold your political viewpoints to such a high standard as you may put them, and you start bashing them and calling them out and whatnot. There's no need for that in this world. We already have enough death, destruction, sadness as it is already. If we are to grow as humans, if we are to grow as people, as a race, as the human race, we need to start taking care of one another and helping one another and being more kind and more compassionate. They say politics is the root of all evil, such as money. So why would you put yourself in that predicament? Start something. Make a change. Produce good. Even if it's just holding a door open for an elderly person, or crossing someone across the street, or even I don't know, sending flowers to your mother for no apparent reason. What harm can it do? Smoke and be happy and enjoy yourselves, because that is what life is all about.